Now we're going to see how to attach attributes to our HTML tags. This is going to be different than these kinds of attributes here that we use with our style. So in this case, we're going to, for example, let's just go ahead and start with some. We're going to make use of our anchor tag here. What if we want to change the color of our anchor tag? So we have this default blue. We could use a style equals, so we could insert the style attribute and make use of it there. But again, that's localized, so it's only going to change one of these. What if we want to target the background color? Let's just see what that looks like. We have background color, and let's just use yellow like that, and go ahead and refresh. So now you can see we have yellow there. Now this is an attribute that we can make use of. Let's go ahead and copy this right here. I'm going to remove this style. And now we're going to target all of these by targeting that background on the anchor tag. So to do that, up here in our style tag, we're going to do this. And we're going to, inside of here, we're going to use curly braces and paste in our background color. So that encloses what we're doing with the anchor tag. All right, so the target is going to be yellow. So then what we need is the actual target. So inside of the href, you probably already know that you can do target, and this can go to different types of values. So you can use blank, and let's go over here to our about. We're going to use another. So let's just say target can equal top as another. And one more thing is I'm going to remove that quote because that's not correct, and just add a semicolon there. And we're actually going to use a different color this time. Save that. Okay, so what we have here is the anchor tag, and then we're targeting an attribute. So we put that inside of brackets. The attribute on the anchor tag that we're targeting is this target attribute, which we have two of them on, or two anchor tags that have that attribute. Contact, this anchor tag over here does not have that attribute. So we should see two red backgrounds. Let's go ahead and refresh, and there we are. Now, what if we want to be more specific and target a value of the attribute? So let's say we want blank. That means only home will get the red background if we can target that. And in fact, we can. We just simply assign inside of our brackets that value. So the way that looks is like this. It's going to be the same way we assigned it below to use the same syntax. Now we refresh over here, and you can see we are targeting a specific attribute with a specific value. So that is how you're able to do that kind of targeting. Also notice it did reach down into these divs and then into nav, and we were able to get our anchor tags. Okay, so as well, we can do a few things with our form. So we have, say, these input types. What if we want to do something with them for a particular type of number? And again, we can do a background color on that. So let's go up here to our input. Okay, so we're going to target the input type of number. So we want to create another attribute here that's going to be on input. All right, so inside of our brackets, I'm just going to go ahead and put our braces for the particular kind of value we're going to give the attribute. Okay, so we need to add our attribute, which is going to be of type equals number. And we could take this right here, paste it in, and this time we're going to use a yellow. Save that. All right, let's refresh. And there we are. So these are both type number, and you can see they do get that attribute. And if we were to change this to type email, then that's going to also change the targeting. So we'll just change this to email, refresh, and you can see there we're just targeting email. So that is how you make use of attributes on HTML to target them specifically. And as you can see, we're able to target specific types of values. And one thing before we go that I want to show you with this input and type, when we started off with our target up here, our anchor tag target, we just had target. We didn't have a value. You can apply the same thing here. Just remove the value for type, and all we have is type. So we're targeting everything with a type. If we go down here, we've got type on email, type on number on this one. We also have type on our button here for our submit. So that means we should have 4 of those that are going to get this yellow background. Let's go ahead and refresh our form and see what happens. And in fact, that is the outcome. So you can be very broad and just target an attribute, or you can be more specific and target an attribute with a specific value.